Vietnam, this number has risen to an incredible 713 people per square mile, almost 7 times the proposed amount for comfortable living conditions. With population growing, the amount of solid waste is also increasing. This overwhelming amount of litter is becoming a threat to the natural attractions Vietnam has to offer, and is quickly deteriorating the environment that so many tourists are drawn to. Vietnam presently produces 12.8 million tons of waste per year from municipal sources alone. Currently, this large amount of waste is being treated completely as trash and placed in landfills. There is no unified or standardized system of waste collection in Vietnam. The collection, treatment, and disposal is contracted by the local People's Committee and mainly carried out by public urban environment companies, Urenco for short. Urenco is responsible for handling municipal garbage, including domestic, institutional, and in most cases, industrial and healthcare waste. Although there have been significant improvements by Urenco in handling waste, most of the municipal waste in Vietnam is not safely disposed, with the dominant form of disposal remaining as open dumping. There is a great deal of disparity in the cities where trash hauling services reach as low as 45%. This lack of disposal assistance has resulted in self-disposing methods of waste into nearby rivers, lakes, and home sites, in addition to burning or burying garbage. Unsanitary living conditions continue to escalate as pollution becomes more difficult to contain. The surprising fact is that 2.1 million tons of this waste has the potential to be recycled. One example is plastic. If plastic is recycled effectively, Vietnam can save nearly $1 billion per year, which would cut the need for imports.
The central coast of Vietnam is home to historical sites and long shorelines of sandy beaches hugging blue waters. It boasts a thriving tourist and fishing industry. But this scenery has changed. Beginning early April 2016, local farmers in Ha Tinh, a province north of Hue, found their fish killed and dead fish washed ashore. Residents reported tons of dead marine life appearing on the beaches of several other provinces in Vietnam. The environmental damage is severe. Locals who depend on the sea currently cannot fish for food or sell seafood to make a living. Speculation was rampant. Scientists said only chemical pollution could cause such a massive amount of fish kills in a short amount of time. Tests performed by environmental experts showed that the water contained pollutants, heavy metals, cyanide, and ammonia, all hazardous chemicals that are deadly in high concentration. Local fishermen reported that the pollution originated from a pipeline running from the Formosa Ha Tinh Steel Corporation into the sea. Divers noticed a powerful discharge of dark yellow wastewater from the underwater pipeline. The Vietnamese authorities gave no response for 3 months. Finally, on June 30th, government officials announced what citizens already knew. Formosa Steel Plant is the culprit, and toxic chemicals from the company led to the fish deaths. This environmental catastrophe has sparked national outrage, and Vietnamese citizens have not waited in silence. Citizens throughout the country are demanding greater transparency from the Hanoi government and for Formosa to take full responsibility for the cleanup. Although Formosa admitted guilt and offered $500 million in compensation months after the fish deaths, many Vietnamese continue to express their outrage. Many are concerned that the money offered will not repair the economic and environmental damage along the coast of Vietnam. All things considered, the settlement does not appear enough to meet Formosa's obligations to contain toxic waste, clean up the environment, compensate local fishermen, help affected people find new jobs, resolve medical claims, and address other costs related to the disaster.